Good afternoon. I first would like to thank the staff of NSIN and NGA for the opportunity to present our concept to help better data management needs to NGA. Today, I'll present our concept on work and earn. I will briefly would like to give an overview of Spatial GIS. Our company was established back in 2016. Our leadership team has experience in both the intelligence community and the federal government in supporting in the fields of data management. We provide 4 levels of support: 1 in data and geospatial support, data analytics, training and field operations, and emergency services. Let me explain how Spatial GIS aligns to the NGA technical focus areas. We see the opportunity to support NGA's management efforts as a high priority of our firm. Our leadership possesses experience with data maturity and technical knowledge of data programs. From our experience in the DHS Data Working Group, we bring a wealth of knowledge and best practices to the intelligence space. We can support analysts in ways to discover operational ready data, helping improving process of data reuse, championing the need for cross-domain uses of data across the agency to support creations of data models to support machine learning. As the data strategy states at NGA, it creates and manages data, but the curation of that data is very important. We see it as a strategic asset and the heartbeat of the organization. We know that there is also a cost of having data, but equally there's a greater cost of having bad data as well. And we would like to come up with ways to energize the stewards by creating a whole community approach in data management. So let's take a glance as how we see things from a focal lens on data management. On the left, you'll see how most people outside looking in sees data management from a sense of it being quite simple. Sound pretty easy, huh? Now let's look to the right, inside looking out. Hard to imagine the complexity of getting data right. Puzzling. Data management is truly a culture change. Let's look at the 3 things that make data management hard at NGA and other IC organizations. We are taught at the start of our career that there is a need to know. This sometimes makes collaboration harder. Let's look at the level below. We are very good at the analytical part, but not so much with the data governance. We need both to work together to ensure that we have good data. And lastly, let's look deeper into the photo. You will see data silos. We know that data must be shared and simplified for good operational use. These are true obstacles, but with good data management and data governance, change can be done collectively. I would like to introduce our concept of work and earn in data management. The adoption of a reward management system could help contribute to the agency's data culture. Employees enjoy being in a caring community with like-minded individuals. The idea of being rewarded for going above and beyond and also helping their peers and meeting their own goals can enhance the data management program. Habits. We all know it's very easy to pick them up, but very hard to break them. Let's look at the 3 habit formation chart. We see that the reminder, which is a cue and a trigger that starts the habit. Then let's see the rotation, meaning the action that you take. And then finally, the reward you gain by the habit. Coupled with a positive reward, the next time you will see a great change in a new and positive habit. Rewarding for change is key. Gamification, GameFi, is a process of using gaming mechanisms and elements and principles and applying them to non-gaming contents to engage users' outcome. For example, goals. By having someone complete a prescribed task or action, they are rewarded. education. Giving individuals and users of the community access to learn from others in a whole community is important. Gamification is currently being adapted even now in the blockchain. So how can we develop and implement gamification and a rewards management system in NGA to support data management? Here are a few of our suggestions. Creation of a scoreboard. As in our previous slide, users can increase their levels and ranks by completing tasks. A scoreboard would show who's winning and inspire users to work harder and to have fun in the process. This is also a way to allow us to capture matrix of change that often does not get tracked to help us measure objectives. Creating a whole community training and policy repository keeps everything centralized, but always allows the community to grow its content. Data literacy, team building, improving data, and submitting data issues all can be integrated into a rewards management system from other existing systems of record while still rewarding individuals. Here are some examples of benefits rewards for employees, such as establishing a data proficiency badge program, time off awards for top leaders on the scoreboard, having SMEs having data talks, and then also prioritizing selection for data and GIS conferences. So let's see how this works. See, Sarah is an accountant. She's been working with data and working with a few other data sources. While working, she discovers a major discrepancy in multiple databases that she supports with her annual report. She reports the issue to the working group. The working group identifies the issue and offers her points for her submission. Let's see how this looks for Sarah on her dashboard and her score. Now, lastly, let's look at Kevin. He works at S&T. He is required to take Intro to Data and Management Principles per his new HR policy in his work series. Once Kevin completes his course, he receives points as well, but the ability to display his badge in his email signature to show the community the proficiency in data management. Let's see how this works for Kevin. We now see the points as we saw with Sarah. And again, I would like to take the time out to once again thank you for your time and for this opportunity. Pending any questions, this is the conclusion of our brief.